this team. Are you feeling that offensively, and like the preparation is the same as it's been the last 2 weeks, and you guys are just treating it like you have every other game so far?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think there's a misconception when it's easy to, I guess, not have as much focus when there's a big team like Michigan coming up on your schedule. But you know, for the first 2 weeks, we've had great focus. I say it every week. You know, each game that's the one coming is the championship game to me, and so each team, you know, we've had great confidence, great focus each week, and that doesn't change for this week. You know, Michigan's a great team. You know, we'll be ready to play, especially on the offensive side this week.
How far, even in your mind, will this go toward determining or answering the question how good this team is after kind of very impressive performances the first 2 weeks, but not completely answering the question?
You know, I think each week when you go out and play Team X, you know, whatever team it is that week, I think each week you go out there and prove, you know, to yourself and to your teammates and to everyone that you're a good team. You know, I think it's easy to, you know, be satisfied with 2 wins and then go out there and be like, oh, okay, you know, it's time to slack off. But with this team, you know, we're so focused, you know, especially the 4 years I've been here, we haven't won a lot of games, and so we want to leave this program in a better state than we left it. And so each game we're treating with the utmost importance, and each week we want to go out there and prove ourselves and prove that we can play with anyone and beat anyone.
100,000 fans, different type of atmosphere. As an offensive player, what are the keys to, you think, having success in that type of environment?
Focus, locking in, and just being consistent. You know, I think when you go into a, I guess, big environment like that, it's easy to lose focus and be in awe, I guess, of the spectacle of how big the place is. But you know, I'm not worried about the offense. You know, we've been practicing already twice this week, and we'll be ready for, you know, whatever big scene they have for us or anything like that.
Dovetailing onto that question, the heartbeat will probably, I would imagine, will be a little bit faster. With all due respect to your first 2 opponents, this is a different kind of challenge. How do you, as someone that's been around this game as long as you have and has had as much success, how do you help your guys slow down instead of speed up? Because that's what you have to do in an environment like this a little bit, doesn't it?
Not necessarily. Yes and no. I mean, we're kind of a fast-paced offense, and so we'll be trying to move up and down.
Talking about the heartbeat. Talking about the heartbeat.
Yeah, I think after the first play we'll be all right. You know, I think that being a team of competitors, we'll be jacked up for the game, and I mean, it hasn't been any different. You know, like you said, you believe that there's a different class and quality between the teams, and whether it's true or not, you know, we've been treating each game the same. You know, we'll be excited for Michigan. Obviously, when you play, you know, a very predominant powerhouse team or whatever people want to label them as, we're excited to play. You know, we want to play the best, we want to beat the best, and so I just think after that first play, once you get that one out of the way, everyone will be fine. You know, it's always the same way. You know, if you love the game and you're a competitor, you'll have those butterflies, and if you don't, in my mind, you don't really care, and it just becomes too normal for you. And so we'll be ready to play, and the heartbeat should be down after 1 play.